you said done. Okay, let me know you've done that. It's going to be a little different session today. We're going to have more. So let me let you know on time in case for those of you who are technical minded, I'm going to analyze the market, probably trade together, but my focus today is on the programming of trading, the programming of you as a trader. So I'm going to spend a time, okay, to share with you something you and I need to know about our trading account, and something you actually also need to know for yourself about trading, about strategy. Okay, actually, that's the right word. Okay. So if you're reading what I told you, if you're reading it down, I say great things happen to you when you are not ready. Okay. Great things happen to you when you are not prepared. Great things, good things will happen. Okay. The most important things will happen to you when you are intentional, not when you are prepared. There's a difference between intentionality and preparation. There's a difference between being ready, okay, and being intentional. I can be intentional and not ready. Okay. But it plays a very my vital reception or my vital attraction falls more on my intention rather than my preparedness. Preparation is very good, very key, but preparation is slightly on the physical side of attraction, life, the physical, that which is seen. Intention is that which is not seen. Okay. And life is more about is 90% spiritual, that which is not seen. The words you speak are not seen. Okay, they are more powerful than the works you do. Okay, so why am I saying this? So the first part is my exposure, the learning. All right, you're here today. A couple of you are here today. A couple of you will be listening to this today because you found me worthy of sharing something with you. That's value. Okay. So there is money that I transfer, information, knowledge. That's my value. That's my wealth. All right. And you're here, you're listening today. One question I want to translate to you is, how did I come about me being this trader you like? How did I come about me being this um very okay, a level of success you look up to? How did I come about? It's not what I am doing that you're learning that really matters. Okay, it's your ability to do what I'm doing and you get the result. Do you agree with me? Put 100 on chat. Okay, it's your ability to do what I am teaching you and you can get the result that I have been able to build for myself. I've been able to attract over the years. You can also get it for yourself. Don't you think that's the most important thing? Is that not more important than what I'm teaching you? All right. Do you guys agree with me? I just want to know, like I said, it's going to be, so the people who are going to love the score are those who are intentional. You're deep. I really don't want to slide to the other side. You are, deep is a good word, but you want to know. You're full of the intention to know. Some of you have come to a place in trading where you finally realize that there is more to it. All right. How many of you there is more to trading that meets the eye? How many of you there right now? Put 5 on the chat. Okay. If you're here and you think trading is simple, it's easy to grasp, okay, then this session is not really going to make a lot of sense. But if you've been in this space and you think, oh, from what you've been able to observe, there is more to this plane than meets the eye. If you're there, put 5. I'd like to know. All right. These are the people I want to speak to today. I want to talk to today. Okay, that the information I'm going to be sharing today, it will make sense because why? They've drifted. Anybody who's coming in excitedly thinks trading is easy, okay, because they find out from the standpoint of strategy. So I need everybody to put strategy on the chat. So we're going to talk about strategy today, all right? And we're going to talk about strategy. We're going to talk about trading, our accounts in trading. So I'm just trying to find a better landing to help you guys drop. So Kendry, why did you say great things happen when you're not ready? And why did I actually put in the word intention? So the most important thing to you as someone who's learning from a coach or a mentor, it's not what you're learning from them, because what you're learning from them is temporal. What you're learning for you is permanent. Did you guys get what I said? The most important thing to you as a trader, as a student, as someone who wants to grow in this environment, the most important thing to you is not what you're learning from your coaches. If I'm giving you anything, it's not what you're taking from me. That is important to you because it's temporal. Okay, let me give you guys a slight truth. If you keep taking from me and you're full, you will keep taking from me. If I keep giving you and it's making you grow, you will keep depending on me. And guess what? You will be disappointed by it because it will get to a point in time, I don't have anything to give to you. Okay? And you start over again. Many of you are starting your journey over again. You'd learn a strategy today. It's going to work for a while. You're working with someone, it's working for a while. And at some point, nothing is being added just because you were depending, you were taking, and it's not working again, and you go start over again. You learn another strategy, you're excited, and you're starting over again. So you keep starting over again. But one thing you didn't realize, time. You're losing time. You're not establishing knowledge. You're not establishing any foundation. You're just jumping from strategy to strategy, strategy of learning, strategy of trading, strategy of learning, strategy of trading. One thing you're not doing is you're not paying attention to one thing. It's not what you're taking from me, all right? It's what the information you're taking is doing to you. Okay? What it's doing to you matters than what you're taking from me. So if you're taking from me and it's building you up, okay, it is good. That's the first phase. It will expire. All right. But if over time, what you're taking from me as information, intangible, it's not building you up by your own actions. All right. You are going to be disappointed as a trader and eventually you're going to quit. And some of you are at the verge of quitting. Some of you may not even realize, all right, a year from now, you're not going to be trading. So why is this important? So what is the most valuable thing you can learn from a mentor? Okay, it's not strategy. And I said this a lot to say this. Many of you, you're struggling in trading, not because you don't know how to trade. Can I give you one basic truth in trading? Every strategy works. How many of you have heard that before? For 5 on the chat. Okay, every strategy works. It works so bad that if you are trading without a strategy, strategically, it works. Did you guys get what I said? Every strategy works to the extent that if you are trading without a strategy and it is strategic, it works. If there's a strategy of you entering the market without a technical strategy, okay, so let me give you a scope. There are different type of traders. There are traders who are not really technically inclined. They are information. They trade based on information. They don't trade technical. They trade based on information. So there are certain fundamental traders. They don't trade based on the technical trading you trade. They trade based on happenstance, things that are happening. So they're not like technical as you are. So they have a strategic way of receiving information and they get into the market. And they've done it over a period of time. It becomes a base or strategy of entering the market without the knowledge of technical, without the main emphasis on technical, and it works. I wish I could extend that information a little long, but not for a crowded call like this, okay? I can tell you, you wake up in the morning and you enter the market a certain time, and you observe that certain time, and you know how to leave a certain time. You've observed that certain time. That's strategy, but it's not technical. If you master it over a period of time, okay, there are people who, I met a trader when I was learning. He came to my office And he told me about a strategy, very dumb strategy, dumb. Dumb, when I say dumb, to me, it was dumb. Okay. But when this is not a young man, it was an old man. He came to me for a reason. I had access to people. I had access to people that would make money. Okay. So he needed to gain that access to people that would make money and show me the strategy so that he can get a cut from the broker's perspective. He showed me the strategy. It was so dumb, I couldn't practice it. But this is what he used to make money and showed me his account. It was so dumb. Like I couldn't even fathom it because I do things to train. It's not something I can train because it's so dumb. He's the only one that can do it. That's why me and him didn't work. Why am I telling you this? He gets, there's a certain monthly opening. Not technical. There's a way the month will open. That's what he trades. If he sees that opening in a month, he can have a $10 account and grow it to 5,000. Is there anything technical about that? All right. So that's a strategy, but not built on technical. What I'm saying right now should mean a lot to you. You need to digest what I am saying right now as a trader and as a coach to you. I want you to understand. I want you to use this information to understand deep. Sweep your house. Some of you are dirty. Some of you are clouded. You are overcrowded with dirt. You need to cleanse yourself. The direction you are going will not help you if you do not understand. So there's a place where strategy and tactics help you in trading is your learning phase. It helps you direct your learning, but don't build your foundation of success on strategies and tactics. Okay, what I mean by that, mode of entry, strategies of entry. Many of you are more inclined. I'll prove something to you guys on the score right now. Okay, I'm going to call 3 people out to show me the market and how they trade, and I'm going to show you something. Okay, I want to show you something from what you do. All right, from what a lot of us do, and I bet one person, okay, is going to get it all wrong. So, not that what you're doing is wrong, it's what you know. I come back to say this. If I'm your coach, and over the years, I've been able to start trading from a place of hating it before I came, and I mastered it through the process of time, and I'm able to not only make money with it, I'm helping others make money, and I have a very beautiful attitude around trading. What have I mastered over the years that you need to know? Okay, I am very intentional. I pride my intentionality more than my readiness. This goes to some people. They only do things when they think they are ready. They only do things when they think they are prepared. Okay, my preparation is my intention. What do you really want out of this? Do you want to know the skill or you want to make money with the skill? Okay, now that's a beautiful beginning question. The whole idea is to make money with the skill. But to make money with the skill, you have to know the skill. Do you agree with me? So between making money and knowing the skill, which eventually becomes more important? Knowing the skill. Okay. Priority is knowing the skill. Overall is making money. Don't miss your priority with your overall. Your intention, okay, should be founded on what is it going to take me to know the skill. All right. So I'll give you guys a guide that I guided myself. I'm intentional about anything worthy of my first step of learning. All right. I read and I posted an article yesterday on my status. And this is what some of you traders don't know. I just want to bring this in because this is what my spirit tells me to do. You are studying too many things and your brain is finding it difficult to establish what to lead you. you studied so many things in trading. You've exposed yourself to so many things, but you are not founding yourself. I know so many things in the market. If I teach you, if you bring me a topic that I should teach you, I will teach you the basic foundation of almost everything there is to know about trading. I may not use the same name, but I can give you the structural knowledge of almost every trading idea. You know why? I may not use it, but I know it. You know why? I am intentional that everything I get exposed to, I start and I finish. Because if I get exposed to an information and I did not get the foundation, get what happens? It's like thunder. It disrupts your brain. Your brain was designed to anything that has to do with knowledge. God created you to master. The primary reason of learning is mastery. For everything you expose to yourself to learn and you did not master, it's like building, or it's like planting and you brought seeds and tares, weeds together. So every knowledge not established is a weed. I need everybody to listen. This is almost an information that I needed to pass out. I struggled with a lot of things last night, and I needed to pass this out, like, yeah, to everyone who's close, to whom it may concern. Okay, knowledge is powerful, but it can also be detrimental if it is not established. The primary reason you get exposed to any information in your life, in your goal, is to master. All right. Mastery is your proper currency. So for every information you're learning, you jump from this strategy and it's not beautiful. Okay. You move. This one is not beautiful. You move. Okay. What you're doing is the moment you're exposed to that and you gave it time, but you did not find yourself, it will disturb the next knowledge. All right. How many of you okay, I don't need to ask that. I gave you guys a scenario in my first 3 months. I was trading with stochastic and RSI. It was so exciting. It was very beautiful. I was making money. My first money I made in this market was with stochastic and RSI. That was the only thing I knew. Momentum and exhaustion. All right. And guess what? $20 from $20 to $70. I was doing it over a period of time. I was strategic with it. Guess what happened? Because I was intentionally learning more things, I moved from stochastic and I entered pure price action. And guess what happened? I started losing money. I couldn't trade with stochastic and RSI anymore. You know why? Ask me why. I know momentum and exhaustion right now. I only learned stochastic for trading. I knew how to strategically use it to trade, but I didn't know what. I'm even calling it momentum and exhaustion now today because I know what it is. Okay, they are momentum indicators. But then I did not know. I just knew that if the price was down, okay, and market is down, just wait for a technical area, take. It worked all the time, but I did not know there was not a mastery or the knowing of what the indicator meant to market, for Forex. So when I learned other market analysis, it couldn't align. There was a disruption. So my previous knowledge became a catastrophe to my present knowledge until it flushed me out. Everything I was using it to do, I couldn't do. Many of you are going through that stage. Many of you will go through that stage. Why? You learn a strategy that you do not really understand its foundation. Okay. And you're just using it to trade today and it's exciting, you're making money. You're going to feel the effect tomorrow if you do not understand the foundation of all of that which you're trading with. Many traders suffer today not because they don't know how to trade. They suffer today because they have not bridged the gap between knowing trading and knowing the market. Okay. So this is one of the things I could say, one of the superpowers or one of the things that makes the journey over the years exceptional for me is because if I have to define intentionality is I don't leave something if I don't understand it. In fact, now I've grown to the level I don't make money off things I don't understand. How many of you understand what I'm saying? You're matured. Some of you right now, you're matured. Now, there are opportunities that you can make money with, but you don't accept them simply because you don't understand it. How many of you are there? Because why? Those who are matured now know that they've done it before. It ended up bad. A lot of people have been broken simply because they took opportunities just because it is monetarily or beautiful, but they never understood how money was made. My first years in network marketing was bad for me because I built companies. I never knew how they made money. And I ended up breaking relationships that meant so much to me. And I got arrested and I got broken at some point in my life. How many of you have been there? It's not because of the problem wasn't you didn't have a good mind. You did not understand what you were doing. It's the same thing. The same thing goes to what we're doing today as traders. If you want your future in trading to be that which you desire today, take out time to build understanding. Even the scripture says, understanding. Wisdom is very good. In all that getting, get understanding. I need everybody to type understanding on chat. In my 4 principles of trading, experience is key, exposure. But in all of them, your mastery is going to be based on your understanding. When you experience it long enough, you would understand. Understanding is the key to wealth building. Even the scripture says it. It's a true understanding. You will build precious. It's a precious riches will be. See, you're not far. Nobody is poor. Nobody is a dullard. Nobody is a slow learner. All right. There's nobody that is, I don't think there's anybody that is subject to a negative form of grabbing beautiful learning. No, nobody. Okay. The problem is our intentionality and our elasticity in understanding information. We don't stay long enough to experience understanding. We just want to delve into, oh, how can this thing pay me? And that is where you make the biggest mistake. That will affect. It's either you're doing that mistake now, okay, or you've been doing it before, you've not realized, or now you're at your stage of realizing. I'm talking to 3 categories of people. But every point in our life, we always fall the victim of not understanding. Okay? I shared something yesterday on our Spirit Nation. It was very key, and I decided to bring it into technical trading today. Just because you are exposed to this market and beautiful strategies and beautiful coaches and beautiful mentors doesn't give you their success. What gives you your success is your ability to understand what they're doing. What's going to make you succeed with me as a trader, as a coach? It's not the ability that I know. It's not what I teach you. It's not what I know, what I've been able to do. No, it's how you are able to understand what I am doing. And that comes to your intentionality. How intentional are you towards your 2 goals? Your goals of making money and your goal of being the person that can make money. Because everybody can have the goal of making money. Every one of you. It's our utmost desire to make money. But we skip the goal of being the person that can make money. So that's what I did. Intention. I laid my intention on the person that can make the money. So when I'm not making money, I'm not moved. But as long as I'm becoming the person that will make the money, I am in game. How many of you want to be in game today? You know, this goes to everyone who's a trader, who's struggling. Okay, you just have to come back to your game. What's your game? Do you want to become the person that will make the money? Or you're so focused on making the money? Guess what? Your intention cannot be drifted. Okay, you can only achieve one thing at a time. That's what we call focus. What you focus on expand. I cannot expand my intention into trying to make money today if I've not become the person that will make money. So this is an advice that goes to all traders. Focus on mastery rather than making money today. You will make money tomorrow. Did you guys get what I said? So I'm giving you guys a clue to you because intention is powerful. But a lot of traders don't know how to use the power of intention. I can't teach you intention. Everybody has it. I can't teach you faith. Everybody has it. I can't teach you patience. You have it. But knowing how to use it, distributing the use of it, okay, is what I can guide you. So I have intention. You have intention. What I use my intention for when I came into trade is what I am showing you. My intention was more on building the person that can make the money than focusing on the money. So when I wasn't making the money, I was not moved because I knew I was building the person. And over time, I proved myself that I became the person. That's why you follow me today. And that's why I have money today. I'm making money from it today. Okay? Because today mattered to me than my yesterday. Am I making sense? How many of you are getting what I'm telling you? Okay? You're getting to put 100 on chat. Today, my today now, the person that I am today mattered to me in my intention. I have two intentions. I knew I wanted to make money. Okay? But I knew most importantly that I needed to become the person that will make that money I want to make. So I held the goal of making money to today, which is my today now, which is the future. I had that goal. It was motivating me every day. All right. But I had the focus, my intention on becoming the person. Every day I was obsessed about being a master trader, about being the person that others will learn from, about giving value. I was obsessed about having value to share. Okay. And at some point, I was making money. I drifted into losing money, but I wasn't moved because I knew I was doing the right thing. All right. And today I tell the difference. I tell the difference. I want you to get to that point where your priority is focused on what you have to do, not what you see. This is senior. Okay. This is senior. This is senior information. Between your need and your want, okay, your needs are more important. But between your need and what you have to do, what you have to do is more important than your need. Okay. Let me tell you what you have to do as a trader. Master the knowledge of the market to an extent where between your knowledge and your practice, there is a synchronization. At that point in time, you will know something you cannot lose. Okay. So I talked about strategy. Today, I have strategies and I trade all of them because I've been able to understand all of them. Many of you can trade the strategies I trade today because why? You don't understand them. You only know them. Okay. So you can't trade them the way I trade them because I understand them. Now, this is what I want to say to you. Okay. In conclusion of this phase, then we'll move into the market. It all boils down. When you become the person, you will need less of the technical. Everything you're obsessed about today that is not right, you will need less of it tomorrow. Not many of you got what I said. Put one if you didn't get it. And I would explain it deep. Okay, so I'm your future. And I tell you, many things I teach you, I don't use them. I teach you because you need it. I don't need it. Okay, because why? I'm at a stage where they're not really necessary for what I am doing now as a trader. Kevin, why are you telling me this information now? You mean are you trying to break my obsession or what? You have to be obsessed about what you need now, what you have to do now. Now of your life, you need it. You have to learn what I am telling you. But if priority is missed, I'm also divulging how useless you would feel if all the years, spend 3 years, 2 years, or whatever amount of time that you think you have, building something that you wouldn't need tomorrow, and you ignored what you totally need today. After you build it, then you start building tomorrow, you would regret. All right? You're going to regret. Priority. Place premium more on what you do with what you do with what you learn than what you learn. Place premium on what you do with what you learn. Dan, a lot of people that are looking for take $10 to $100,000. They need that information. It will save them now. Okay. 85% strategies in the market. Anything that clicks to trading right now, making money in the next 1 hour. Okay. These are information that you like. But the question that really matters is, what are you doing with every information that you are getting? What is it making? What impact is it making? Is it garbage or it is knowledge? Is it garbage or knowledge? Is it affecting you? How does it relate to the next information? What are you doing? What is your documented part over? So if I give you a strategy right now, so many of you, I'm gonna show you the market right now, and I'll tell you what I did last week, and I can show you what it did today. But the question is, what did you do last week with what I showed you? Okay, what did you do last month with the strategy I showed you? Now you want to come and learn another thing from me because you feel I want to show you another thing. But the question you want to really ask is, what did you do? What did you do with the one I showed you last week? Because it's no different than what I'm doing. What is different is what you're doing with it. So the point where you resonate, your practice resonate with that which you are exposed to, that is when you become a trader. Am I making sense? Put sense in the chat. All right. I will still come next week, Tuesday. I'll be here next week, Tuesday. Some of you have been following me for months. But this strategy I will show you today again, you don't know it. You can't say I know it. You know why? You're so interested in how much significant entry, stop loss, and take profit I'll give to you, and you can use. You're so interested in understanding it before you can engage it. Whereas it's engage it before you understand it. Okay, you're allowing your senses deceive you, lead you, rather than you being in charge of your senses. If I get exposed to it and practice long enough, understanding is going to come. So when I come next week, that's what I do. That's my difference. That for every student that attend the class, I will come to the next class and I can relate to what was practiced. More than what a teacher is going to teach me, I can say the first thing that I will present, I can present the knowledge of last week. Because why? When everybody left, I started practicing. That's the power of my intention. I want to become the knowledge that I get exposed to. All right. Put 5 on the chat if you're going to make a decision to become the knowledge that you get exposed to and understand it. I give you this as an advice, as a coach and a mentor, okay, a leader. I give you this advice. Some of you, what you've not become, you've been in trading, but you've not really gotten that gap. You've not really gotten that proof. At some point, you're getting fed up. I want to tell you this. You can take 3 months, 6 months to rewrite your story. Everything you learn from today, don't go put it in a basket. Become it, sweat it out. If I teach you support and resistance today, if I open the market and I tell you these are major areas on the 4 hour, okay, that's beautiful. Your mind already tell you know. I know it before. So what? You know it before, so what? Okay, it doesn't make a difference because you know it before. But how does knowing it before relate to what your understanding of it? So if you leave this session, go draw up your market, wait for the 4 hour zone or the 1 hour zone or the 15-minute zone. And guess what? Establish a relationship with the area, trade it. Okay, when it gets to that level, so if I say this is where I'm going to buy it 10 times and see your result. Guess what? When you do it, it's going to conflict what you thought was going to be a result and what you really truly learn. Then guess what's going to happen? When it doesn't go the way you thought it was going to go, you're going to have questions. How do people learn? They learn from experience that leads to question. Am I making sense? I'm giving you guys I'm giving you key. I don't want to call it keys. It's actually key because it's one. Okay, you can't teach me how to trade. I can't teach you how to trade. Many of you are disappointed, I believe. Okay, I can't, but that's the truth. I can't teach you how to trade, but you can learn how to trade from me. Learning is intentional. It's you that learn from me. I can't teach you. I'll show you. You learn. A lot of people don't know that. They're looking for people to teach them. Okay. So when you get an access, so how do you learn? Take information, practice, you lead to instruction. See, for everything that I show you, you practice, it will show you. It's the information you practice that really teaches you. Because if I do it, you're watching me. If I open the market right now, you're watching me, you're getting data, and I do it, you're creating expectation. But when you do it, your expectation will not be that which I do. Guess what? The question is left. Question comes in. That question that I did this thing. This is how you did it, Kendrick. But I did it, I didn't get this. That's your curiosity. That's your learning. That's your learning gap. I did it, I got this result. You did it, you didn't get the result. What happens? There's a gap. Question. I need everybody to write question on the chat. You see that simple thing called a question? You would have a question. How many of you understand what I'm saying? You would have a question because why? Your brain will tell you, I did this. This is what you said and I did it, but why didn't I get this? That's where you learn. That's what leads to learning. Because I will not show you detail. Okay, what you didn't do. What? Okay, good. Because that curiosity to know what didn't align. That is how you learn, ladies and gentlemen. It's not sitting in a class for 1 hour and seeing everything. It's not even watching a video 10 times. Learning comes from when you do, when you can comprehend the action of doing and you did it. You will see it is almost impossible, very unlikely that what I am teaching you right now, you get a result when you do it your first time. It's very unlikely. Even if your mind can grasp it, the moment you turn into doing it, different. Okay, what we align over time is the questions you ask and you go back and do. Questions you ask, you go back and do. That's what teaches you. If you got what I shared with you today on that aspect of learning, put 100 on the chart. So don't. If it's support and resistance, take 10 trades on major support and resistance and get the result of 10 trades. Take 10 trades on 1 hour, take 10 trades on 4 hours, take 10 trades, increase it. When you see the result and you like it, say, wow, this was beautiful. Let me do 20. And you do 20 and you like it was also beautiful. Let me do 40. Let me do 50. Let me do 100. If you get to 100, you've mastered it. If your result is still the same, then you've mastered it. I didn't teach you. You learned it. Did you guys get what I'm saying? How many of you guys, you truly relate to what I'm sharing with you? Sometimes we can just come and we just want to teach you things, but we don't really teach you the keys of learning what we're teaching you. That's what I did today. Okay, every strategy works when you work it. Every strategy, there's no strategy that doesn't work in the market. In fact, it was not going to be a strategy if someone did not work it out and taught it. So every strategy works. It depends on who's working it. A lot of people they don't know how to work a strategy, and I'm teaching you how. Every one of you have a strategy on trading. Every one of you. It depends on how you practice. It depends on the direction you went. Okay, I'm trading today. I learned from people, but I'm trading differently from them. Why? It is what established me as a trader. It's not what they taught me. What established me as a trader is what I did with what they taught me. You guys get what I said, right? This is what is happening to our trading account. Okay, we are overloading it with different strategies. We're overloading it with different strategies. Okay, and it's telling us a story, but we don't understand it. Start working on your foundation of knowledge. Mastery should be your aim rather than making money. But the beautiful irony is when you get to the level you are on 70% on approach of mastery, you start making money. I promise you. It goes together because trading is life. When you master a thing, you're going to be excited. It will earn you money eventually. So go for it. Okay, go for it. I'll show you something right now. Move into the market and I'll show you something. Based on what I said, you said done. Okay, let me. Okay, so I won't forget. I said I was going to do something. I know I was going to do something. So how many of you have been trading for 6 months? You're confident that you know how to trade. You're confident that at least you I don't want to use the word that will scare you. I want to do something with you. I'll pick 2 people. I want to pick 2 people or 3 people. Okay. What I want to tell you to do, I want to see if you are a trader that is founded on knowledge or you're a trader that is founded on strategy. I want to differentiate the 2 for you. How many of you would like to know who you are as a trader? Strategy or knowledge? How many of you like to know? Okay. So so if you've been trading for 6 months, just let me know. All right, beautiful. Mr. Uzo, is that Uzo? Dushyant, do you have an if you can share your screen, if you have a system and you can share your screen, I'll come. J, okay. You have a system? Uzo, can you share your screen? So I want to practically you don't have a system. Okay, who can share? Who's okay, Dushyant. Dushyant, what you do is log in with your system so I can share your system because I don't think we can see. Can we see? Like, let me pin it. Let's see if we can see it. Let me add to the pin. No, we can. It's not really going to be. So log in with your system so that you can share. You can share your system. I want to show you guys part of the things you pay attention in the market. Now I want to train technical, but before I train technical, I want you to relate to the knowledge a way that I don't have to tell you this is what you're doing. What I want to show you will show you what you're doing. Okay. I am intentional. So you guys know I'm very intentional right now. How many of you know I'm very intentional? What I'm doing right now, I'm intentional about it. Put 5 on the chat. Okay. So I need someone that can share their screen. So there are a couple, I've taught this. Okay. And I had a conversation with one of my personal students before we came on this session. So I'm not going to call you Mr. Emmanuel. All right. Because I already told you. But guess what? What I have taught you, what I showed you today, I have taught these people. But I bet, Joan, why are you not raising your hand? You don't want to come on the screen. I don't understand. Are you joking? Don't you know how to trade? You've been under my mentorship. I don't understand. Don't you know how to trade? Okay. So, hey, for those of you that are here, you go. Okay, someone is raising their hand. So go on the Telegram group. I'm leaving here right now. We want to start practical trading right now. So go on the Telegram group. If in case you don't know, it's on my. If you stop this video, it's on the link on my bio. All right, so you can join. So I know some of you are on. Oh boy, hold on, guys. A lot of people are interested in this. Just a moment. Interested in this. Okay. I know some of you are shy now, but I can take away the knowledge. I can just go with it too. No problem. Okay. What's happening? What's happening here? Okay, let me call some people now. Okay, so what did you say, Joan? What was your excuse of not the mic is open? Tell me. Do you know how to analyze the market?
There's no excuse. There's no excuse. I can share my screen.
Okay, go ahead. Let me share. I think you have the permission. Should. Be 100% transparent. Just take it that just take it that I am your subconscious. All right. You woke up in the morning and you want to analyze the market. What would you do first? Okay. You just woke up now and you want to analyze the market. As a trader, analyze the market for me.
Okay, is it based on my own personal knowledge or based on what I learned from you?
I don't know. What's the difference?
Okay.
Your own personal knowledge. As a trader, show me your trading skill.
Okay, personally, what I've been doing, though the confidence is not so 100%, but it's also been helping in little change. Let me use this Euro USD, and I come up. Let's say I come up and then I see this market. Normally, I work with the 4 hours time. So I look for instance, let's say it was on an uptrend going up, and then I noticed this consolidation point.
I'm not seeing your cursor. Are you moving your cursor? You're moving your cursor because I wasn't seeing it. I don't know if it was me.
And
Okay, I can see it now.
resistance.
Oh, I think it's in me. We lost her. We lost her, right? Okay, she's back. So we lost you. Oh, sorry. Joan, we lost you. I think you have to go back a little bit because we lost you. Your network broke.
Hello?
I can hear you.
Okay, so what I do is I just
You're not
go
sharing
on
that.
this
Share.
Can you hear me?
You have to share your screen.
Hello.
Hold on,
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but you have to share your screen. Hold on. I made you a co-host. Share your screen and unmute yourself. And I need everybody to pay attention. Okay. She's having a network issue. Can you guys hear me? Put one on chat if you can hear me. I think it's a network, right? Oh man. Okay, good. So it's not from my end. I think we've lost that again. Okay. Okay. I think we've lost her again. So. Let me see before she comes back. I think she's gone again. Who should I call or who else? Is anybody who else wants to jump on what I'm doing right now? Anybody else? Just say me. I'll call you. Dushyant, have you been able to log in with your system? Okay, she's back. John, are you ready now?
Yeah, I'm here. Though my network is really unstable and it's only my phone but let me just quickly do this. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Go ahead.
Okay, so looking at this one, let's say, for instance, this didn't occur. So the first thing I usually do, I check, and then while waiting to know if this is going to change, that was when I didn't have the knowledge of this change of structure. While waiting to know if this is going to go back to a downtrend, I'll have to check out my support and resistance. I'll line up, like for instance, I'll take out this, I'll line up these supports and put a line on this resistance, put a line on the next support here, and the line on this resistance. Normally I differentiate the lines. I use a bold line for resistance and a lighter line for support. And then when this is done, when this consolidation point is done and then it goes downward, I will always use my resistance based on a downtrend to check if there is a confirmation. Maybe like for instance, this came down. Let me just draw a line here. For instance, this came down and then I wait for it to come back to this resistance zone line and then give me a confirmation. Then for like what it did here, I'll wait for it to give me a confirmation and then I'll go back to the 15 minutes time and I use the 15 minutes to get a confirmation. after the market closes at a 4 hours market closes below the line, and then the next 1 hour I'll use a 15-minute. After, if it closes, if the 15-minute minute closes below the line too, that's what I use for my confirmation. And then I'll take the trade and then I'll take it down to the previous support.
The previous support.
Of that. Yes, it's support here.
So that will be
take it down to the support. That will be my TP1. I can also do a TP2 to this, but then I'll break even so I don't lose. But if my TP1 comes out a success, I'll then move my stop loss to my entry point, so that even if it doesn't happen and it goes back to kick me off, it will kick me off at $0.
All right, beautiful. Okay, thank you, Joanne. So question to everybody, you can stop sharing your screen. I wish I really have time for many of you. Okay, I do have time, but I wish I can exercise that time. Okay, you're at the office, I can't open it on screen, but I can tell it on chat if possible, okay? So how many of you can tell, you can relate to what she explained? Put 5 on the chat. Yes. Put 5. You related to what she explained. Put 5. And I'm asking for a reason. Something is coming. You related, you know, that's price action. She marks certain highs, you know, then certain lows. She waits for the market to break a high or low, then comes back into that high or low, retest. Many of you know that. How many of you know that? Put 5. That's what I say. What I'm asking is, how many of you know that? Put 5. I want to ask you a question. Are you convinced that she's aware of the direction she's trading before she traded? It's just a question. Joanne, were you aware of the direction you were trading before you traded?
That was a major problem I used to have based on the direction. But okay, seeing the market, you know, the market was going upward. But the major problem I had is that did the market actually change direction? That's where the advantage of the course, this present course, has really done. Because sometimes you're like, okay, there's a confirmation, let me go in. But
don't go for that. Don't go for that. You're not coming to where I'm going. Okay. I could tell. What I want to say right now conflicts what many people know in trading. And it may also conflict. And the only reason it's going to conflict you is based on what you've learned and practiced. But I'm saying it as someone who is open. Okay. Trading is a journey. Write it down. Imagine you're traveling today, pick up your children and say, enter the car, let's travel. And you don't know where you're going. What will be the outcome of that trip? You guys talk to me. Tell me on the chat. You pick up your family today and say, oh, let's travel. And there is no direction. But you have a car, you have fuel, you have money. Okay? What will be the outcome of that trip? Is there going to be a trip? No, you guys talk. No, there would be no confusion. You have a car, you have money to move around. You just woke up, let's travel. You enter the car and you start driving around. What is going to happen to the children? They will be excited that is traveling with us. But what's automatically happening to you? Will there be a dimension? What will happen at the end of the trip? First is, it wasn't a trip, it was a drive. You just drove, you just wasted fuel. You just enjoy the road. Okay. Isn't that what's going to happen? Yes or no? That's what's happening to a lot of traders today. They are learning how to travel rather than learn how to get to the location. They are learning how to understand a vehicle rather than to understand how the vehicle takes them to their location. They are learning the movement of the market rather than learning the direction of the market. So a lot of traders know how to trade the market, but they don't know the direction of what they are trading. And the difference between the person who's going to be here 10 years from now, they are really locking it on trading, is those who trade the direction of the market rather than trade the sentiment of the market. So I need everybody to, I need you to hypnotize yourself today. Let me help you unlock a program. Trade direction. Trade direction. Be mindful of the direction of the market. You know, a lot of people, because of lack of knowledge, will say we don't know what the market will do. That's a big lie. Okay, so let me speak it in a way why I said it's a lie. The truth is we don't know. We can't really say what the market will do now, but we know what the market does. So I won't wake up in the morning and say, I don't know if the market is going to buy. But if the market buys, I know I know how it buys. Okay, so you could take your mind off trying to know what the market will do and understand what the market does. Then you will know what it is doing. Am I making sense? So you can know what the market is doing. You may not know what it will do, but you can know what it is doing. Does that make sense? So if you learn to understand what the market is doing, then you can understand the direction of the market. See, I tell you this today, okay, I've been trading for 6 years. And I can tell you one thing, that what I'm telling you right now, what it will do for you, okay? Because it's doing it for me. When you understand direction, it changes application of risk. Many of you, you're scared of risk analogy. You don't even know how to risk. You're uncertain of application of risk because why? You don't understand what the market is doing. So many of you, when you come into the market, the only thing you do or your primary program is to analyze what you will trade today. True or true? Be very honest with me. If you are honest, I'll be honest. 90% of traders, when they open the market, the first thing is they analyze what they trade today. And unknown to them, your mind will push you to the analysis of what can be possible today. When you look at the chart, you just look at what's possible today. And little do you know that you are just on a trip without a dimension and a direction. So she did EU. So let me give you a scope of EU. So you guys know, I'm not going to teach anything. I just want to do the same thing she did. She told us how she traded, and this is EU. And I need you guys at the end of the analysis, you guys told me if it made sense to you. So this is, oh boy, why are you playing with my emotions, EU? Okay, let's go to EU. All right, beautiful. So this is EU right now. And I take all of this off. Let me give you guys a clean chart. So this is EU, okay? I want you guys to know something. I don't know what will happen in EU, but it's automatic to say, okay, this is a floor. Okay, this is a ceiling, right? And it's automatic to say, okay, this is a floor. Market broke a certain floor. It's automatic to say, okay, if market comes back here, I get a trade for a sale. How many people agree with me? And I can put it what? This. Because why? The market is now on a downtrend. It's automatic to say that. My brain comprehends this analysis faster or quicker because why? It is tradable today. It's tradable. The next action that are probably easy to look for is this. Market has broken off. It's coming down here. Okay. But little did you know, this is only a 15 minutes that is inside of a 1 hour, that is inside of a daily, that is inside of a monthly. Okay. So this is, so I'm going to give you an approach. What do you see in this market right now? Okay. This is what a lot of you do. You understand trend based on this, true or true. So this is a downtrend. So automatically it is subject to say, okay, you can look for, so I'm giving you another approach now. So these are different approach. And if you catch yourself, just let me know. Then it is subject to say, if the market is on a downtrend, you look for what? Sales. So beautiful, beautiful, okay? Which means these areas can be areas as long as they fall in line with areas, okay? As long as they fall in line with areas, I do know that if this market somehow over the course of the month play into these areas, I want to see, oh, over the course of the month, or market drops down, okay, pushes to any of these areas, I'm going to get a trendy trade, okay? This is trend related, easy to look, easy to say. Yeah, go ahead. Okay, these are things that it makes us jump into vehicles that are already driving, that are already it's easy to jump into, okay, this thing is going this direction, let me just follow. Oh, it's coming this direction, let me just follow. If you see a downtrend, you want to follow a downtrend. If you see an uptrend, you want to follow an uptrend. Now, this is the confusion. Every day you are being manipulated, and you're being manipulated in market every day because of what you see. You move by what you see. What if, okay? So there's something that I said today, and today will be the day I unveil or show you guys. I taught it before, but I need everybody to market scoping. If you want to invest in a land, what you do is that you go observe the land. Am I correct? So, right, market scoping. Scope your market, scope your investment before you try to purchase a land. Do land survey. So when I come into the market, the first thing I do, I've taught this before, okay? So and I'm teaching it now again. I'm going to teach it a different way. So I did a video. If you're here today, I did a video. I think it's on my YouTube, trend fee price action. When I taught that video, when I taught that training, it was good. A lot of people loved it, but I'll tell you something different about that training today. It's going to help you see the market from a different perspective. It's not just, a lot of people loved it because of the strategy, how powerful it was, easy, and it's beautiful. It always works. But I am telling you today, deeper than what that strategy. A lot of people loved it because of the strategy. Don't love it because of the strategy. Love it because of what it truly is. Scope the market. The market carries babies called time frame. The monthly is pregnant and has 4 hours weekly, daily. There are several children in the monthly. There are several children in the weekly. There are several. Understand the parent of every analysis from the time frame perspective. So if I'm going to analyze for a month, there's a monthly range. What is the monthly range from this market? This is the previous market high. Okay, this is the previous monthly low. It means this is the range of the previous month. Okay. Now that you have a clear range, there is a distribution of activity, all right, that would happen over the course of the month that you can lay on. It gives you support, resistance. It gives you, so if I measure this, I could tell what is my discount and premium. Now, this is what, okay, I put it in Fibonacci. So when I did the training, I put it in Fibonacci so that you get this level, okay? 50% and 60% levels, okay, are key response level in trading psychology. You guys, hold on a bit. I want to color that move so I can take this away. Okay, what does this mean? So let's relate to this knowledge. When this was the range, so take this away. Because I want you guys to understand something, okay? When this was the range, so I knew when this market hit here, this is a low, this is a high. Fibonacci, high, low. Okay. Then two areas you have to measure in Fibonacci are the 50% and 61. They are very detrimental to the next analysis, the next play out in the market. Because why? They are momentum and exhaustion level on a certain time frame. Are you guys following? Put F on the chart. So I do know something here we act. Something here we act. What's the next thing I have to do? Okay, I have to find technical areas that relate to this level. All right, and what do you see here? If I push this market into a smaller time frame, let's say a weekly time frame, what do I have? I have a floor and I have a floors. Can you see how it aligns? Okay, what does this mean? Market is about, oh shit, okay. I want to do something right now. It is said to, now that the market has hit a floor, if it's going to buy, there is some way it has to react in the market. Major area is going to react. It's either going to react to this area, okay, or it's going to react to this area. So this is my future map. Okay, what did the market do afterwards? All right. Now, I'm not telling you how to trade it up, how to trade it down, or I'm telling you how to get a sell or how to get a buy. I'm just trying to show you how the market responds to, okay, your future analysis, how the market responds to it. So was there a response to this area in the market? Absolutely yes. Okay, so let's see this. All right, was there a response to this area in the market? Absolutely yes. Why did the market respond to that area? So this was me today. What I just played out is me next month, next couple of months, next week. But what's the difference? I understood the direction the market was going to come to. Are you guys getting what I'm saying? How many of you are getting what I'm saying? There's a difference when market comes there and I begin to, there's a difference in knowing that when the market gets here, this is what I am looking for. There's a difference than coming in the market today and just analyze the market, what will give you today. There's a difference, ladies and gentlemen. There's a difference. How many of you understand that there's a difference? So this is not about trying to get a sell or a buy. This is about scoping and analyzing the market for the potential activity. Okay, it's like installing a program of direction. This is where the market is going. So I do know this. So 50% was respected, 61 was respected. Okay. Now the next thing I have to do, now that I know that these are key zones, so liquidity has been taken. So all of this liquidity has been taken. Okay. So liquidity has been taken. Liquidity has been taken. Okay. Liquidity has been taken. Now there's still liquidity here. There's still liquidity here. Okay. So I do know something based off on this market. Who is in charge right now in this market? How many of you know who's in charge? Buyers or sellers? Or who has more power in this market? Buyers or sellers? I know your answers is gonna, many of your answers will be flawed. Okay. All right, good. You guys are doing well. So what makes buyers more powerful in the market? The market is in their location. Okay, two things are in this market every day. When we wake up, we see the market. There's what we call premium and discount. In every premium, their sellers are in charge. It means sellers have more power. Okay, in every premium, if momentum comes in, you see long candles of sales than buys. In every discount, you will see momentum of longer candles of buys than sells. It means they have more power when they influence the market. So as a trader, you have to check the scope of the market on a monthly. What scale are the traders in the market? So right about now, on the monthly scale, market is on discount. It means buyers will have more force. Okay. So okay, I'm on a weekly now. Now I am trading. I'm just getting this scope. I'm just using this as to get the scope, general scope. Let me take all this. I didn't intend to teach this much, but I just want to, there's a certain level of knowing I want you guys to come to so that you can learn. You can be intentionally learning things you don't know. Okay. So now I'm on a daily. Okay. The ball is different. The ball game is different on the daily. Because what do I need on a daily? The same thing I did on the monthly, I do for a daily. What is the range of the day now? Now that I know I'm on buy, I'm on a buy monthly bias for my, so if I'm going to swing the market, I have to look at the monthly bias. Okay, right now market is on premium, it's on discount on buy. Okay, but I'm not trading a monthly market. I'm a day trader. I trade within the day. I don't trade the monthly candles. Everybody does. Here we enter the market in a day, so you have to know how to scope the same scope. So this is what I'm going to show you right now. So this is, if we have to scope, so let's say we didn't have this. All right, take it back, because I'll teach you from what has happened, not what will happen, because you get confused if I tell you what will happen. I want to show you from what. So let's take this all here. All right, so this is one of the things you learn. If this market, so let's show, observe the market, let it hit major area. So I do know that there was a major area here, okay, and allow the market to come to that major area and play out. Okay, so it's not there yet. Let's see if it's gonna get there. It's gonna get there. It's gonna get there. It's gonna get there. Are you there yet? Yes. So now I have a basics for analysis. Because why? Market has hit a premium area. So what do I have? The same thing I did for that monthly, I could do it for what? I'm now on a day. Are you guys getting me? My sentiment has come into a day, but I have an understanding of the monthly plan. But now I'm on a day. So the same thing, let's take out what? Let's add what? So this is 50%, make that. This is not a strategy. This is market scoping. Okay, you can build your strategy on any. A lot of people don't know how to manage a trade because they don't understand the direction of the market. So you don't even know how to manage a trade. If I enter a trade right now, I know how to take 20 pips, I know how to take 40 pips, I know how to take 80 pips. I know how to, because I know my limits. All right, not because of the next floor, not because of the next ceiling. Okay, so let's this is green, and I can take every other thing out. Sorry. Why is this important? I'm not going to tell you guys today, probably another day, I can't promise. But why is this important? The market reacts. So you can play on this basic knowledge. The market reacts most of the time. You guys can go on YouTube or, yeah, since if you're connected or coach, if you watch some of my videos, go do your back test, go do your research. Okay, market tend to react on two major levels on the FIB. It's a psychological play on the mindset of people, 61.8, and deep reaction, okay, 61.8 and 50%. Why? They are exhaustion levels. 50% is exhaustion level. The drawdown of every 50% is 61.8. It means it can hit 50% and draw down. So they can, what market makers can do is that they can wipe the market to 61.8 and eventually market to move. So 61.8 and 50% are areas, psychological areas in trading that many traders trade. And trading is about volume. What brings volume into the market? These two things bring volume into the market. When market hits 50%, a lot of traders buy. Then market makers use 61.8 to wipe them out. The ones that bought at 50%, market will use 61.8, because even market makers know that a lot of traders also put their trades on 61.8, so there will be a wipeout. All right. So, but that's not what I want to talk about today. So since I'm on a daily scale, what is going to be my projection for analysis? Now, market is on, should I do this today? Okay, so market is on premium. It means I should be looking for sales. Okay, but based off on the monthly bias, should I be buying? Should I be selling? It's just a question. I'm not saying anything. I don't have a buy or sell sentiment. I'm just saying, now that I'm building up, because I told you guys something. Market structure is about building your trade, not trading your analysis. It's different. So if market is on a buy scale on the monthly or weekly, should I be looking for sales in the daily? Now, there could be a yes, but majorly a no. I should be looking for a buy. This is what analysis is all about. Where should I buy? Now we have what? There is a floor level here on the 50%. Okay. And on the 61.8 level, there is a floor level here. So automatically, anything makes market drives to this background would have a trade. Do you believe that? Okay, there's going to be a trade on this level. Okay, now what could be a drawdown factor in every move? So this is bullish. One thing you see right now, okay, there is a bullish market structure, break, right, comes down. Okay, so the market is still bullish. Okay, break, liquidity is left. So there is liquidity here, there's liquidity here, there's liquidity here, there's liquidity. Eventually, market is going to come back. Okay, there's liquidity here, there's liquidity here. Market is going to come take those liquidity. So you place trades. You look for trades where there are liquidity. You don't trade liquidity to where there are trades. Should I repeat that? It's just simple. It is different, your attitude towards trading. This market is selling now. Price action state, when the market breaks a certain floor, I break, retest, and I said, that's me just trying to what? Follow market. It's fine, but there's a difference when you understand what you're doing than doing it because that is what you know how to do. I know, if I want to say, I know I can say, and I can play with this and just play. But playing with that trade, I know definitely I won't compromise my buy here, and I won't compromise my buy. Because on the monthly scale, where is there liquidity? Where is there more potential in this market on the monthly scale? Upward. There's more potential. It means if I can find a good between this area and this area, if I can find a good premium. Now, another thing is, now that I'm on a daily, if market drops down to this level, okay, I am going to be on discount, which means I have an opportunity to take all of these daily analysis and also drive into the month because I got in at a discount. And that discount gave me the day, and also is going to give me opportunity for the month. I know this is too deep. This is deep for a lot of you, but the reason I am doing this, a lot of you analyze and you don't know where you should be going in the trade. I know where this trade is going. Based off on the monthly, I know where this trade is going. Not until it compromises this low. If this market comes and take away this low. So I have a set of, this is the buildup of market structure. This is market structure. If this market takes away this low, this monthly market structure is compromised. So not until it takes this out, I will find opportunities to get in on the market. Another area, if it does this, is this area. I'll buy. And I'll buy with, there's a difference when you're buying with confidence. Okay, I'll buy with confidence because why? The potential for the drive up into the monthly is clear because I scope the market from the monthly. Many of you see traders trade today and a certain level of confidence they have. You are wondering, how do you know the market will happen the way you analyzed it? You are wondering. It's because they understand. They are not trading liquidity to where there are trades. Okay? They are building the market and allowing the market to come to liquidity level, and they take liquidity levels. Am I making sense? So hence, what does this knowledge deplete, Kendrick? What does it make? What can I relate to this knowledge you shared with me? So let me explain. If I enter the market today and I see that the market is selling, but it is not in my age. I see that the market is selling, but I don't want to sell. What happens to me automatically? You guys start typing on chat. I become patient, which is what a lot of people lack in trading. They trade anywhere it goes, but real traders are patient for their analysis. So it doesn't matter if the market is selling. I want the market to buy. So I can be patient because I understand the direction of the market. And not until you become a patient trader, you'll never be a trader that is making money. You guys get what I show you? Okay. I will wait for my buy zone. I will wait for my buy liquidity because the sentiment and the direction of the market from a deeper mother. Okay, so if you're doing 4 hours, 4 hours become the mother for 1 hour and 15 minutes. If you're doing, but I always like to go look at the big boys. How does the market see? You people are trading what you see. The main liquidity are dropped, okay, on Eagles Point. Eagles Point are not seen in 15 minutes, neither are they seen in 1 hour, neither are they seen even in the daily. So I'd like to go see. I may not be a billionaire today, but I want to go see where does a billionaire, someone who has millions, the hedge fund, where do they look at this market? Levels that are deep in monthly, weekly. That's where they dump liquidity. And I can begin today to learn how to follow their liquidity. All right. Guess what? For those of you that did the market, that are on the market structure course right now, when you looked at your timetable, what I showed you today, is it part of the course? You guys with me? When you looked at the timetable of the 5 weeks, was it part of the course? What I showed today, market scoping. Oh, some of you are going to look at it. It's not. It's not. But you know what I showed you? How many of you got value from what I showed you today? Even if it's just, I didn't show you because I wanted you to learn it today. I showed you because there's a difference. How many of you felt the difference in analyzing the way I analyzed the market? You saw that there was no sentiment, but you saw how many of you saw direction? You were able to tell. It almost looked like, it's sure this trend is going up. It's sure. How many of you felt that way? Okay, seeing me analyze the market with a certain level of understanding. How many of you loved it? Put 10 on the chart. I did. There's no guesswork. It's either it happens or it doesn't. That's where my risk comes in. Many of you are trying to be perfect with this market, so you are analyzing the perfect. And some of you have compromised your belief that I've been trying to think this market will go this direction, will go, but it's not going. It's always going up and down. So let me, if it's going up, I'll take it. If it's coming down, I'll take it. So you are compromised. Don't be that way. Okay. You can actually learn and know this market, the way it moves. Then you begin to strategize how to join in. That's entry. Learning to know the market and trading what you know is two different things. Don't confuse it. You can see there are people who are perfect analysts of trading, but they are not good in execution. Don't think because I know this whole market, then my execution is flawless. I know sniper entries. It's too different. You don't let any trader deceive you. Okay. You don't know it because you will be perfect in entry. But the reason you know it, it aids your entry with confidence. And as you build your entry with confidence, there's a difference when your entry and you absolutely have no idea what the outcome may be. You're just entering and you're guessworking. And you know that if I enter, this is the direction and I can wait for my trade. I can take TP1, I can wait for TP7. And you begin to teach yourself to be patient in waiting for TP1. The trade has gotten to TP2, but you're waiting for TP7. The person who waits for TP7 or risk to reward, let me not use it, risk to reward 1 to 5 has a deeper understanding than the person who just trade and the next support and resistance. True or true? The person who say this trade has an element of going 1 to 5 knows the 5th reward and has practiced it over time, or we practice it over time. That's where understanding comes in. Family. All right, what's the essence of this? Your biggest currency is not the one you make out of this market. Your biggest currency is the one you're able to give to the market. The knowledge bring to this market. You execute that knowledge over a period of time. There'll be a transaction. You become an ATM. Okay. So I told you something. I told you all of you something. And I said all what I said right now to close with this. the beginning of market structure is to begin to see how you understand the building price action does from its basic foundation or its roof foundation. When I say basic foundation, from the floor level to the deep level. So when you're learning market structure, this is what is market structure. Okay, market structure is what the price is doing. What is the building of the price? So I do know something. Okay, when this market hit this daily low, for me to know that, okay, that's a low, it created what? A displacement. All right, so this created a displacement. So if I'm on the monthly, okay, I'll first see what's the first monthly candle. That's the change of sentiment. So this is the first monthly candle that closed as a bullish. So that's it. So market structure just will tell me, is this changing direction for me to trade? So this is the first one. So all I need to do is come into the 4 hours or the smaller time frame. Okay. Give you guys this quick one before we leave here. So what does market structure does for you? You can tell now that it has reached, where's that monthly one I marked? Where did I mark? Okay, so I marked these 2 places right now. Okay, so let's do this. So this is what I marked on the monthly. Okay, this is what I marked. So apparently this is the monthly closing. Okay, so this is the low, all right? And what you see here is a change of, in the monthly, now that I switched it to a 4-hour, there's been what? So there's a low, there was an eradication of that low, and there's been what? A change of character. There's been a shift. Because why? A shift causes a change of character in a smaller time frame. So what happened? I can build on that. What do I need? So first, this is the first low. So this is a low. All right. So this is a low. This is a shift. Okay. But what do I need? I need another low to confirm this shift, which is what? And there's another thing called, this is what? A break of structure. So there's a change of character to confirm the monthly sentiment change. Now we have a new low, another low. Okay. There's one thing I always tell you. Okay. So this can become the yardstick of my trading. After a third, there's always a major move in the market. So this is my third. This is my second. And that third closed above the shift. That is what? 1, 2, 3. That's market structure shift. That gives me the basis of entry. And because it's a monthly, I can take a trade here and I put my stop loss below here. And I can target the next area. So this is a next area, okay, for what? A TP level. This is a next area for a TP level. So my TP1, I'll take here. Okay, I could leave my TP2 here. All right, and I can leave my other TP here. Have I taken TP1 and TP2? Because why? This is the foundation of market structure. You build on your trade. Okay, that's what I'm teaching you, okay, with the course. How to build, not how to build, how to know how a trade is built so that you can learn how to build your trade. That is what market structure. So if I understand the range, I can know when a trade wants to buy. How do I know? I will see the foundation of buy. So I'm teaching you with market structure how to see the foundation of buys and sell. So you build on those foundations. You're not the one who creates the foundation. What we do most of the time in trading is that we're trying to create foundation. And we get caught up, we get burnt. Because why? Many of you don't have the money to build. How many of you feel this in this course? This was a course. This was like a training. It was interesting. How many of you heard it was interesting? So you see the need to learn. So the need to learn and master. Okay? Learn and master. You will trade effectively. So there is more. So when I told you guys this first month is just the foundation, what I told you is not in the course. What I showed you right now is not in the course. Understanding liquidity, deep liquidity, market scoping, it was not even part of it. But I told you that this year, before the end of this year, there are things in market structure. There are things about market, the psychology of the Forex market, from the foundation of market structure that I was going to show to you. just make a decision that you really want to follow through intentionally to master the market. When you master the market, you can now begin to apply yourself in mastery. All right. That being said, that's my time with you guys today. I've done more than 1 hour, 30 minutes. I believe more than. I started to, okay. Oh boy. Yeah. Okay. Was it valuable? So if you are interested to be part of this course and this training, I still have between now and the end of this month to get you on the July phase. So on the 1st of July, we're starting another session for new intakes. Why am I showing you what I'm showing you? If I don't show you, you will still continue to trade the way you're trading. And if someone doesn't tell you, you're going to learn from your mistakes, but sometimes it's hard to recover from certain mistakes. All right. So the best thing you can do for yourself is get in line with understanding. And however you can get understanding is through learning and mentorship. Get it? It may be short-term mentorship. So what does this 1 month course do for you? It gives you an edge, even if you don't have a coach overheading you. You now have something to do the right way. You can now begin to practice it and you're building results. From your result, you can begin to now tap into deeper mentorship. But you know that what you're doing is not the right thing. Some of you can get on the direct mentorship. Mentorship is not cheap. But what I'm doing is I'm giving you access to build a solid foundation even without mentorship. Okay. A lot of people are doing rubbish outside of mentorship. There's a clear result that what you're doing outside of mentorship will be rubbish. But what if you can get aided mentorship, okay, to do something the right way, then you can build on it. That's what I'm really doing. I can't change. There's something I cannot change. I cannot change the fact that you need mentors to grow. Even me, being a mentor today, I have mentors, okay? I may not have mentors in trading, but there are things that I've not been able to achieve that I want to achieve. I have mentors in those areas, okay? The only reason I will not have a mentor in trading now is because I've been able to master what a mentor would give to me. Am I correct? I've been able to master it. All right. So I have friends in trading. So people that used to be my mentors now, we are partners. We relate in the market a certain way. We talk about the market and we show analysis. So they are no more my mentors. Okay. But they set the foundation for me to get mastery. And I have done that. My goal for you is to transit that legacy. Okay. I'll give you the foundation for you to master and I'll help you master. After you've done that, so you need a mentor, not until you master. Until you master, you need a mentor. So if you've not mastered and you don't have a mentor, you have a problem. Either you have a financial problem or you have a mental problem. Okay. So and when I say mental, I don't mean you're mad. Okay. Some people don't just agree with some certain ideology. It's mental. Okay, that's a mindset. I'll call it a mindset. I think that's a proper word, a mindset problem. So, but there's a way things are done. So if you want to be part of this program, just DM me on my Instagram, okay? Or send me a direct message if you have access to me, every one of you. If you want to, let's build this journey of the next 6 months together. God bless each and every one of you. I don't know if there's any question. I don't know if there's any question, but you can actually shift or direct a question to me personally on my Instagram, and I can take it personal with you. God bless you guys. I would say, what's the price of the mentorship? Presently, right, the cost is going for just $35. Amazingly, incredibly ununderstanding. Okay, the cost. So if not, this is not Pearl Nation membership. To be part of the 5 weeks course is just $35. If now that I'm seeing it, I'll be like, why? Let July go quickly. It's actually $150, but I did a promo in commemoration of my birthday. All right, 35th birthday. So I did $35. That's my giving. So anybody who takes that, I give you. If you not eat my cake, I've given you cake. All right. If you're not present, I've done something for you. So Yeah, that's about that. So that's between now and July ending 30th. Is it 30th or 31st? You can purchase the 5-week course for $35. If you go to I don't know, please, anyone there, you can send the link. So there's actually a link to register. Send the link. Can I get the link? Any one of you can just send the link, or just send me, DM me. All right. Get the link. You can pay with any means of payment, transfer card. Okay, and we get you on board to start your class from next month. That being said, God bless you guys. Have a beautiful day ahead. Win.